listener tonight. My name is Wendell Nimna, and I'm going to be with you straight up to 1:30 tomorrow morning. So those of you who are listening tonight, let's work together. You know, when you keep the radio on, the radio gives you a lot of information. You know, some of the things that you don't know about, the radio helps you to know about it. That's why it's important that it's always good to listen to the news because you never know. So let's take a word from Cram Stoppers and be right back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crowd, you report it. Don't tell that in your hands for your authority. And it don't take your love it. Come stop by here for us. When you set that to your door. Whether you reach or you fall. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. No one something. If you see it, don't keep it. No part of report. Come stop. People bringing Satan to your door. Stop me cry and make your peace for them before. Stop Liberia from the center to interior. If you are said, let's stop me cry for all of us. Stop the people bringing Satan to your door. Stop me cry and make your peace for them before. Stop Liberia from the center to interior. If you are said, let's stop me cry for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Zion.
Crime Stopper, people bringing Satan to your door. Stop me cry and make your peace for them before. Stop Liberia from the center to interior. If you are said, let's stop me cry for all of us. The people bringing Satan to your door. Stop me cry and make your peace for them before. Stop Liberia from the center to interior. If you are said, let's stop me cry for all of us.
Oh yes, I tell you, what a nice way to start up the show tonight by hearing from Crime Stoppers. You know, in our community where we live, we got different people in our live in the community. All right, we have different people who come from different backgrounds with different professional backgrounds, and in the community, some of us, we know where the criminals are. We know they are out. But what we do is that we protect them. You know, we protect them. When they go and harm people, when they come back in the community, we protect them. And this is very bad for us as a country or as the community. But folks, that's why Crime Stoppers is telling us. Crime Stoppers is telling us that we shouldn't take the laws into our hands. We shouldn't do that. That's why Crime Stoppers is telling us, our sponsor. They are telling us we shouldn't take the laws into our hands. In the communities, let's protect ourselves. Let's expose the criminals because they don't deserve to be in our midst. But in the community, we can say, oh, they get one guy in the community, any maritime laws where you go to the guy can make you get it. That man is a criminal facilitator. Don't see that person as a good person. That man is also contributing to the bad in the community. Because some of us, we say, oh, we'll go to the leader, then they get a gang head. They got that kind of person. They got that kind of person. You call that person, will help to you, that when your item is stolen, they go and help you retrieve it. They are also contributors. It's not all of the time they will do it. All right. It's not all of the time, because if you don't know them, how do you go to them to help, for them to help you get whatever was stolen from you? That's why it's not good for us to keep the criminals in our community. Let's expose them. Let's try to use what they call our mouth. Our mouth can change them. So we got to keep talking to them. So, folks, good evening. Welcome to it. It's right here on Freedom FM 87.9 Radio LRB. And I'm here with my partner, Solomon Tunis. The man is fasting, but he still takes up his time to come and be here. You know, it's not easy to fast. You know, it's not easy. But Tunis is here, so let me leave the shores of Liberia and welcome Tunis to the nighttime spin. Tunis, good evening.
Good evening, Wendell. Thank you so much for the good words you said about me. And thank you to Mama Liberia. Let me greet my brothers and sisters and say salam alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters who know this is our holy month. Our holy month, Ramadan. We are all fasting. Today make it 13 days since we started. And tonight, we will be seeing the full moon. If you look up, you will see the moon will be round. Today, the 14th night of our Ramadan. So we are coming to you live from Radio LRB, Liberia's #1 online radio station here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. We are back again every Thursday. It's like the Thursday, like just yesterday. When we meet here, we meet with Wendell once a week, but it's like just yesterday, you know. So, but before we move on with the show, let me just give you a tip of what Ramadan is all about. Ramadan, the 9th month of the Muslim calendar, is one of the most sacred time for Muslim. It is the month in which it is believed that the Holy Quran was sent down from heaven as a guardian for men and women, a declaration of directions and the means of salvation. Like, for instance, somebody will ask you, say, what is Ramadan? Just simply tell him Ramadan is a holy month of worship, study of the Quran, prayer, and fasting. Simple like that. And it's the 9th month of the Muslim calendar. So like we always start our show, this is not about the show. It's just a tip for we who fasting and don't know much about how to go about the fasting.
So Tunis, let me hold you there and come in a little bit. So, like the way you guys are fasting now, and I see a Muslim, how do I greet them in the morning? What do I say to them? All right. Or in the morning, what do I say to my Muslim friend who is going through fasting? What do I say to him in the evening? You know, it's good that you provide us this education.
The same way, the usual way you used to say good morning to them. The same way you say good morning to them. But we Muslim, we greet each other with salam alaikum. Whether it's the morning, it's in the evening, you meet your fellow Muslim, you greet him, assalamu alaikum. Then he will return it, wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum.
Yeah, many people think, many Liberian Muslims, they always misuse the word malaikum salam. And it's not malaikum, it's not M, it's W.
Wa alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay.
Many Liberian think they don't listen to the pronunciation, the way we say it. They just conclude that the thing we say malaikum salam. And sometimes it can be making fun out of us. They don't want to learn the right meaning. I mean, the right way to say it. But it's really wa alaikum salam. It's not malaikum salam.
Okay.
And you greet us anyway. The only thing I want to say as a tip to the Muslims, this is the most charitable month in the Islamic world, just like how Christmas season is coming with the Christian. You see, Christian exchange gifts to each other. They want to buy a gift for each other. This is the time we exchange gift. We give people food when they're fasting. You want to be nice to them, you can send them food or fruit. You make them feel happy. When you give a fasting person food to eat or something to break their fast with, it's a big blessing for you yourself, whether you're Muslim or not. Yeah, it's a big blessing for you. And when the fast month, until the fast month finish, you feed them, it's good for you. And we also feed, we give charity out to people who are little poorer than us. All of us don't have, but at least one can have more than the other. If you have a little bit more, you share it with the one that below you. It's a blessing for you. And this is the month that you read the Quran a lot. If you have the time to read the Quran, you read it a lot. Any time you have in the 24 hours, you get up and read the Quran, because the whole month is surrounding the Quran. That because of the Holy Quran, the month became a sacred month, because God started revealing the Quran to the prophet, to our prophet, in this month. One of the odd days in the last 10 days. Some people think it's the 21st, some people take it as the 25th, some people take it as the 27th, some people take it as the 29th. In our group, like you say, Catholic or Episcopalian, our group, we think it's the 27th night. So, and all of us correct. It's just that nobody specifically know that day. So we just say, the prophet said to us, it's in the last 10 days, and it's among the odd day. So people choose from some people can even sleep in the month from the 21st to the end of the month. They sleep praying, they don't come out at all. You don't see them except they come out. But if they're going to stay in, they can fix somewhere for them in the mosque. And they bring the bathroom closer to them, so you can see them. They can stay there from the 20th until the day we break in the fast before you see them, because they don't want to miss that night.
Wow.
And anything you do in this month is the reward is triple. In one day, that day that we're talking about is called the night. It's a night. It's not even a day. It's a night. It is among these nights. The 10 nights, the last 10 nights. That one night, pray that one night. The reward equivalent to 1,000 months or 80 years. Just the reward, just like you give somebody $1 for $1,000. Okay, so that's the reward for it. That one night, even you, if God bless you, that night can try to do good to somebody. This won't go to anybody, whether you're Muslim or you're not Muslim. If you do good on that night, any good you do, God will pay you for the equivalent to 80 years pay. All right. So that's how it is. Yes. Whether you're Muslim or not, if you're Muslim, it even double, because at least you are in the faith. But God's so good. That's why he created everyone, and he feed you, give you what you want. When you reach to him, he will judge you. But that particular day, just like how Christmas comes is not our day, we Muslim. But if we are nice to anybody, God can pay off for that day just because of the blessing of the day.
So true.
So any kindness you do, God will pay you for it. It doesn't matter whether you're in the faith or you're not in the faith. It doesn't matter. So as long as you are kind to another human being, and they are even they satisfied or not, but the intention that you're doing it for the sake of God. You're not doing it for anything else, but just the sake of God. You get paid for it. Because many people can be nice. They want to show off. Okay, if you're being nice to me because you want to show off, that show off will pay you. If you're being nice to me because you want somebody to know, yeah, you can do this, that person will pay you. That's the reason why when you are being nice to people, be nice to them for God's sake only. And don't tell somebody else what you did for me. Except you have to. But just go, oh my man, just now I was having money, I get Tunis some money, and like somebody asks you, can you give me 10? I say, oh, the last thing that I get, I just give it to Tunis. It's not your business to tell him that. Just tell him you don't have money. But don't say I just give it to Tunis. That means you are putting Tunis out there. Oh, you being nice to Tunis. Your pay will be taken away. That means that person who you tell him will pay you. So if you're being nice to anybody in this world, for God's sake, let it just be between you and God. Okay. While the program is going on tonight, tonight is always what's
on your mind.
What's on your mind. So, but if you have any question about us, about the Ramadan, you're free to ask. We'll be here to answer it. And with that, the 30 days we fasting or 29 days or this 1 month, because our month ends 29 or 30. If the month ends, the next month we getting in the Islamic month, they give you 6 days to fast. If you fast,
you mean 6 additional days from the 30 days or the 31 days?
No, the 29 or 30 days.
Okay.
Yes, 6 additional days, but that 6 additional days is not compulsory. It's not obligatory like the fast month.
Okay.
But the reward for that 6 days is very big. If you fast that 6 days and the 30 days, they consider you that you have fasted for the whole year.
Okay.
Yes. So that's why you see a lot of Muslims can go, including myself. I can fast at 6 days. But after the month end, after that month end, the 6 days being wiped out. You can't fast at 6 days again. You have to fast the 6 days in the next month. Let's say August. If the fast month was August, then not in your calendar, now in our calendar, our Ramadan is a month named Ramadan. The next month that come after Ramadan is called Shawwal. But I just gave you an example in the English month. If let's say August came up as the whole August is the fast month, then we get into September. In that September, you can fast any 6 days in that September. Any 6 days you fast. God will consider you as a person who fasted for the whole year. But if that September finish, then it being wiped out. You can't fast again. You can't take that 6 days again.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, folks, that's it. That's the education for every one of us, most especially those of you who are Muslims. Tunis is here. Whatever concern you have, we'll open up the lines. If that is going to be part of what's on your mind, you have a question to ask him. Well, when we get to the lines, you will have the time to ask your question. But every Thursday night when we converse here, we allow you to set the agenda, meaning that we allow you to speak to those burning issues, those trending issues in our country. We allow you to speak to them, all right? So we don't have a particular topic where we're going to bring and allow you to speak to. We allow you to speak to whatever issue trending in the country. So I know you've been following too many things happening in the country. The House Majority Bloc has suspended additional lawmakers from the Minority Bloc for their continuous absence during sessions. And Battle House Speaker Fonatik Kofa is reportedly among those suspended. Below the suspension letters for Representatives Muka K. Kamara and Jerry K. Yobo. All right, the letter is right here. And let's see what we can read this letter before we go to the lines. All right, the letter is dated March 13. And the Honorable House of Representatives Office of the Chief Clerk, March 13, 2025. Honorable Munkake Kamara, Representative, District, Electoral District number, it says here 17. There's a mistake. All right. It says here, Dear Honorable Kamara, I present compliments and rights by Director of the Honorable House of Representatives in session to inform you that in consideration of Rule 21.1 of the House's Rules and Procedure, which states no member shall stay away from sessions without the express approval of the House for a period. All right, it says shall stay away from sessions without the express approval of the House for a period more than 2 weeks. For a period less than 2 weeks, permission may be sought from the Speaker. Violators shall be penalized in a manner deemed appropriate by the leadership of the House in consultation with plenary. Accordingly, you know that you have been absent from 5 sessions and sittings as of March 11, 2025 without any verbal or written excuse to plenary, which is equivalent to 2.5 weeks in violation of the stated rule above. In view of the foregoing, the House of Representatives in session has invoked Rule 48.7C, which states that the House may, according to the circumstances and degree of the breach, suspend a member for not more than 30 days without meeting and stop the payment of salaries and allowances due to him or her for the days of suspension, and has suspended you for the period of 30 meeting and session days as of the date of the communication. Hence, all previously a hereby suspended pending the lifting of your suspension. Furthermore, you are kindly advised to comply. Kind regards, sincerely, Madrid and Sale, Chief Clerk. So that's the letter that was written to Honorable Muka Kamara for days absent in meetings session without any written or verbal, communication. So folks, why the folks are calling for reconciliation in the process, they are still suspending people. My fellow Liberians listening tonight, what is the essence of reconciliation when people are being suspended? So, Tunis, those are some of the talking points. And like I said, too many things to talk about. So we'll not swallow all of the time because we want to have ample time with our, listeners tonight. So let me give you the time to speak to some of the issues on your mind. We all listened to the vice president assertion against the former president and all of that. The visitation of the Ghanaian speaker to Liberia. He met with the former president at his office at Jamaica Resort. And he also met with the president of Liberia today. So too many trending things in our country that we can talk about. So let me give you the time to flow, and then we'll come back and just go straight to our listeners.
Thank you, Wendell. Wendell, our country is going backward. If you can remember, during the time of the campaign, when we're campaigning for CDC, I used to always say that if we make a mistake and give the leadership and vote the old man in, we'll be going backward. We'll be going back to the Stone Ages. And that's exactly what we have done. We put a bunch of country boys in our house. There's a set rules that govern the entire country. They put it aside and doing their own thing. They say they came to rescue we, the Liberian people, from what? We were not under any threat, any harm. This old man, which at that time the oldest man in the government, we entrusted him with his leadership. If this is what he is doing to the Liberian people, even the House can govern themselves. The House, the number one section of the country, can even govern themselves. They're doing things out of the way. And we calling them our honorable, giving them that respectable title, honorable. And nothing they're doing according to the title. Here is the vice president coming here, speaking to us, telling us that our former president is an ordinary man. Where are we going with these things? It doesn't matter you like me, you don't like me, but respect my position. Okay? As an intelligent person, you don't have to like me. This is the reason why today people went against George Weah, because they don't respect him. And believe me, Wendell, this today, the 13th day of March and Ramadan, thank God, both months going simultaneously. Mark it. If God elevated you to some place where I have no control over and I don't respect you, believe me, it's a problem for me. This is what's going on in Liberia today. There are people who just don't respect George Weah at all. They don't want to. They think he's nothing. And whatever the man achieved in his life, they have no control over it. God himself gave it to him, just like you are. Whatever you got today for you and your family is your effort. As long as you don't respect what God has done for someone else, it will be hard for you to succeed in what you're doing. Believe me, it's not that you're going to suffer forever, but believe me, it will be very hard for you to succeed, and you yourself will know that. It happened in every one of in the people God chose. Look at Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, God sent him to the Jew. All right. Today, the Jew never pay him mind. They could not even crucify him. The person God chose, and you don't like him because why? Because he's not from your league. This is all the thing. He's not from their class. Because they feel that George Weah from the place, from the street, he's a footballer, so he should not be a president of Liberia. Even if God designated him to be, he should not be, because he is a footballer from the Gunna Boy place. Look at this man who president for America today.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a realtor. He's not a politician.
Yep.
From there, he became president. Jimmy Carter, who just died, he was a farmer. He was not a politician. Ronald Reagan, who died, who was the president of the country, he was a movie actor from Hollywood.
Yep.
You can change. Not because you're selling Willa market in the street that when time comes for you to be a politician, you can't be a politician. So they must pull you down, my man. Go back to your way market. Oh, what kind of people are we? Or we are? You know, Wendell,
Mm-hmm.
these people just don't want to give. Can you imagine a former president entering the country? You stopping him from entering the VIP. What VIP mean? Very important person. That's VIP. And this man is important. He have held the highest position in the country. So that make him a VIP. He been senator. In the eyes of the world, he have one of the best awards in the entire world, the Ballon d'Or. We can be proud of this kind of man when we just pushing him like he nothing. How God going to bless us, we know. But anyway, let me give chance to the people because it's too much, we know. This man is not a common man. It's not a common man. I don't care how you say it. He is not.
And Tunes, you know, that was similar thing we discussed this morning. You know that people like us, we were so disappointed in the assertion made by the vice president, referring to the former president as an ordinary citizen. You know, it really got to me to the extent that I just didn't even want to hear it because if you look at
intelligence, that's what it is. Lack of intelligence.
Because if you would look at somebody who have served in the highest position, who have occupied the highest seat in the nation, and you refer to that person as an ordinary person, no wonder why they've continued to disrespect the former president, because like you said, some of them, they just don't want to believe that this man is is far above them, that this man have reached certain stage in life, knowing the fact that he come from the slum, went through the ranks and files and find himself from the playing pitch to occupying the highest seat in the country. It's still, some of them still can't believe that George Weah, became a president of this country. And the records are there. George Weah will continue to receive his benefits, even if he doesn't come back 2029 as president. He remains a former president, and the government will continue to pay him until God call him. Exactly. We're gonna ordinary citizens that they pay because they always see us like we are ordinary people, the downtrodden masses. So we can get $12,000 annually or per annum. But George Weah gets his salary as a former president. How you look at it, man? Is it a man or ordinary man? So, I mean, I was so disappointed using the international stage to market his simplicity. I was like, are you serious? Is this the vice president of Liberia referring to the former president as an ordinary citizen? Because you can be in your car, you want to wear, so when Joey in your part of car, Joey car will park and your part of car will go. That's protocol. You are the sitting vice president. George Weah is a former president. He will accord you that respect as a sitting vice president. So you yourself, you should accord him that same respect as a former president, but referring to him as an ordinary. So Jeremiah Cohen is telling us that when he's out of that position, because we all know he will not die in that position, he's not going to remain there forever. So Jeremiah Cohen is telling us that when he's no more vice president, we should see him as an ordinary person. That title shouldn't be attached to him as a former vice president.
He probably don't know the meaning of ordinary. That's what it is.
That's exactly what he's telling us. You know, that's exactly what the vice president is telling us. This is a man who was, when you were senator, he was president. And in fact, we all know how you became a senator. We all know it. This very man you're referring to today as an ordinary person was very significant in your senatorial position. But you know, that's the kind of country we find ourselves, where you have a leadership that don't respect people. These are some of the things that we get. You know, we all saw the disrespect that have been meted out against the former president by the current regime.
And we know it's not even just disrespect. These people are jealous. They are jealous because this man.
That's the right word to use. Yeah.
Yes, they are jealous because this man hand in many Liberian upbringing today. Towards their universities and high schools, this man hand is in. How many Liberian are help Liberia equal to George Weah in Liberia? Outside Liberia, everywhere you go, Liberians, where he meets you, he treats you like he's one of you.
Just yesterday, the man met the European delegation head. Today, the man received the Ghanaian speaker at his office at Jamaica Resort. So that on that ordinary person, people still going to ordinary men. All the dignitaries, when they come into the country, they see Bwaka, they see Jowia, they see Bwaka. And Jeremiah Kun still don't understand. So I think, you know, Jeremiah Kun, he probably didn't do his research. He spoke, you know, out of ignorance, because knowing the fact that you're referring to a former president of a country as an ordinary person, who does that? George Weah won the election overwhelmingly, 14 counties. We all were here when we all know that 14 counties overwhelmingly elected this man. So the election that brought you to power, that you are vice president today, just look at the margin, 17, 20,000. Just look at the margin. So let's give our people the time so they can, you know, express their concern, what they have on their mind. I don't know whether you want to chip in quickly, then we can go to the lines.
I just want to say that we Liberian, there are so many young people who are educated in Liberia, high school educations, college education. But one thing you got to be aware of, with all the education, the good English you speak, the good writing you can write, if God have eyes someone and saying above you, if you feel because of your education and the person he doesn't have a high school certificate, he doesn't know how to speak English, you go into disrespect him. Believe me, you will be fighting with God. Probably you go to church, but you don't know the meaning of what you're going to do in church. Or you go to the mosque and you don't know the meaning of where you're going. When you go to these places, you're going to visit God, you're going for God blessing. And you want God blessing to come to you. Those people God have choose above you. Respect them. That's where intelligence kick in. That's where wisdom come in. But the moment you start carrying some jealousy to them, believe me, your business is over. Your education will be there. Say, the man educated, but he's not successful. Why? You think that your village people dealing with you? It's because the way your heart think about other people. You think you're better than them. You think the position they're in, that you're the one supposed to be in it. That's a no. Your day will come the way you treat me or you treat the others. That's what I want to say, Wendell.
Thank you very much. At this junction, we can go to the phone lines. Those of you watching us, please help us share the live and drop your comments there. Please help us share the live and drop your comments. If you're watching us and you don't have the time to call, you can drop your comments. We'll read every bit for you. And those of you by your receivers listening, You want to join the conversation? This is what's on your My edition of the show. All right. So when you call in, you just take a minute to speak. A minute is enough. And you know me, when I say 1 minute, I mean it. You go more than 1 minute, I will cut you off. Sometimes I will call her off. Mansi, she know me for that one. She know me, so don't even make her come with flower here tonight because when she want to bring flower,
I beg you. Mansi, I just joking. Okay,
she bring flower
that to you.
when she went transit the name myself with Talafa. So we get inside.
Yeah, Mansi, let me see you do that to you.
All right, so folks, let's respect time. Is important. This business that we do, timeliness and accuracy matters a whole lot. So when we say a minute, it's ample enough for you to sell through your points. So call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104. We have the female line is active now. There is no interference with the female line. You can call us on 0770-297-016. Man, please don't call the female line. Woman, please call your line. Don't call the other line so you must get a man a chance to. So men will not call the female line. Please. All right, let's the WhatsApp line is +231 86 500 104 +231 886 500 104. Let's go to the lines and take calls now. Let's take our first caller. Hello. Caller, are you there? Hello, caller, are you there?
I'm hearing you.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Go ahead, Frederick. You're calling from where? Frederick, are you there?
Yeah, I can tell you.
Go ahead, Frederick.
Yeah, what's on your mind? Regarding the written statement from Jeremiah Kun about Joshua as a common sense, all us, be the common people, Jeremiah Kun in total error. Short statement should be condemned. But tomorrow, you're not in power, you're not in power, you need respect to Jeremiah. Power is something that you know. Anytime you can start. So that's the whole issue. You know what you're saying today.
Thank you very much. Let's take another person. Let's talk to you, this person. Good morning. It's stay late night. Welcome to the show. Hello. Your line is terrible. We can't continue with you. Let me take another person. Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, election time was people did not understand. People that jealous, they only want to get a money, but they don't want to have people to be their money or to be where they want to go. I was talking like you. That's a group of people like you, they are jealous of John, they are jealous of people. They only get me, all of them want to get me. To look at people who are important, to start we should tell people about put it on you. In the election, like jealous, the type of teaching like that is really John, we are trying that for people kind of being worse.
Thank you.
Suppose some things they will tell people who come, they start telling them, y'all can Jeremiah Kun and is giving John we are talk today. The people 11 years ago, when I should take that President Oil, y'all know that he.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's take you the person. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you join us from.
All right, I'm in Australia.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the government and also the start production I will blame with the citizen because the people that come from the district, we deny them, we carry them there to make law for us, and they are going there to disturb for the 6 years. So I just think it's become unwise for us in the country. Nothing go and achieve. Now when it comes to return, the fact that saying that our former president is only man, that tells us that because he's back to that showing, looking at we the citizen, we're not even nothing, he can do anything to us. So that's the is something that we need. Even if you say to tell with it. And I'm going to tell you that I'm very important. I'm really with people just by the president. I've been saying that the same blood in Liberia and in Liberia. Just by being father. So if I only get the former president, I'm sure there meaning that I can nobody to make. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let's take the Lone Star line. Hello. You say your name is what? Go ahead, George. Let's hear you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Make sure you find yourself in a better position so we can have good conversation. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Who am I speaking with, please?
Yeah, good evening. Let me say assalamu
Welcome, Hossein. Is this Hossein?
Yeah, this is Hussein Kiel.
All right, Kiel, let's go ahead. You have a minute. Welcome to the show.
Walaikum salam to Hussein.
It's been a while. The people that told me said thank you. So, what's on your mind? I listened to the analysis that both you made. And I don't want people to go this time. You know, as a name to be honest, I don't think the vice president spoke out of order. And while it is true we have our political differences, we support different politicians or different political parties.
Mm-hmm.
But former president, is the former president. He's the former president of our country. He has been to the highest seat as the former president. We need to accord him all due respect. Whether you are a citizen or a youth or whatever political party you form, you need to accord him that due respect as a former president. We suppose we that support Joseph Boakai, we also expect that after his presidency, we expect citizens, unity partisans, and other well-meaning politicians to acquire similar respect. And that is the best way we can go. But what he did, what he said, I think was out of order. It was not called for. And like I said on the sister show this morning, many of our politicians are not researchers. Even those that work with them, they don't guard it because they just work for the family, and at the end of the month, they get what they get. They don't guard those politicians.
So
when
true.
you read the 48 law of power, right? Law 1 says, do not outshine your master. In that regard, so we are the former president. You are just a vice president. In fact, he used to be your political actor because he wasn't like campaign for you and he succeeded as senator. That's one. Two, yesterday, now you are the vice president and so we are, you don't like him. Your 48 says, do not let your enemy go too far. Do not bring them too close. So let me agree that Georgia is your enemy for now. But once you showing short disrespect, it's not called for. So I will call on all of our friends to condemn the respect to our leaders. While it's true we disagree on different fundamental issues, but when it comes to respect our leaders, I think you get better with the better time.
Yeah.
I have fundamental disagreement on your soul.
So true, Hossein.
They insult the end of our leaders. my friends will insult me on the radio, they will say the worst thing. But I will always want to respect our leaders. No matter time the name is Tamasi will come after me in prison.
Thank you. I know.
So he was out of order, and he should not be people he did. He's our former president, regardless of our political differences.
Thank you.
To make those points.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And you spoke very soundly, and I want to appreciate your contribution. Hossein is a Upist. He's a supporter of this regime, and we all heard him what he just said. So let's continue with the conversation. I'm not faring too well. I told you I'm feeling a bit feverish. All of my joints are burning, but I will manage to be here with you up to 1:30. So let's continue with this caller. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Caller, are you there? Some of you, when you call on the radio, you don't want to be attentive. Let's talk to another person. Hello? Good evening. It's in the morning now, so you have to elevate your voice. Tell us your name and where you join us from. You have to elevate your voice. You're not talking to your girlfriend yet to be playing and sounding like you're having a love conversation. Let's talk to another person. Hello? You call national radio, everybody listening to you, then you're sounding like you're having conversation with your girlfriend. Hello?
Yes, hello, Brother William.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Jeanette Gates. I'm calling from Mother Point.
Welcome, Jeanette. Let's hear you. You have a minute.
Thank you, Brother William. Mr. Assalamu alaikum to Honey. Hello?
Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam.
Okay. Brother William, what really troubles my mind on this Thursday? The VP is statement towards former president. You look at former president who has served the country, the most loved president and the cherished president in Africa, the most former president ever experienced in Liberia. He deliberately in a formal manner, calling him is an ordinary man. Yeah, he's an ordinary man, but he loves the ordinary people. And the reason being that he will always be loved. The people who you guys are all betting you say you can never come down to them, but the people you always think about. Enemy you won't call our former president, we agree to it. As far as I'm concerned, say him a president. Because I'm still feeling no impact. Yes? Everything we know about Unity Party, they come to power, they must be a removal or speaker. That's a history. You know about United Party, when it comes to power, they should break presidents and run. That's a history. And we know about United Party for all the money that is doing. What they bring forth? Even United Party, one of my said it was better. When you say Baba United Party that we're experiencing today, no money, you break into places now. And you say you're coming to speak. You're not taking nothing. If United Party first time we saw what is the big places and they never construct anything there. And today they come out with the same around. But we cannot turn it coming by the grace of God. That was the all long life and good health. Because 2029. Thank you for having me on your program, Brother William.
Let's continue with the conversation. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
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 Yeah, hello, this is Hassan M. You calling from. Well,
Huh? Go ahead.
No matter how it's free, the party is going to see our president.
Okay, let me just take a short break and make some quick adjustment. Let me take a short break and be right back. This break will be necessary.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for your authority. Let it not take your love in. Crime stop right here for us. In the sector to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talk, let me you check it. You are for something. If you see a don't keep it. No part of the world. People bringing shelter to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop Nigeria, from the center to interior. People are saying let's stop it, cry for all of us. People bringing shelter to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop Nigeria, from the center to interior. People are saying let's stop it, cry for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Zion.
Crime Stopper, people bringing shelter to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. People are saying let's stop it, cry for all of us. People bringing shelter to your door. India, people are saying let's stop it, cry for all of us. People bringing shelter to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. People are saying let's stop it, cry for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Zion.
People bringing shelter to your door. Stop it, cry and make it peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior.
Okay, folks, thank you very much. That was a word from our sponsor, Crime Stoppers Liberia. Let's continue with the calls. Those of you watching us, keep your comments coming through. We'll read them out for you. So let's get back to the phone lines and take more calls. This person, good morning. Good morning, caller. Hello? Caller, are you there?
Yeah, out there.
All right, go ahead. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Chrissy calling from Rappersfield Highway.
Okay, from VOA Rappersfield Highway. What is on your mind this morning you want to talk about?
My issue is just running to the president.
What is the issue with the vice president you want to talk about? The assertion made against the former president?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how you look at it?
Jeremiah Kun is so surprised for him to be vice president. He's still surprised. That's
I know, right?
That's why he needs to kind of remind on the former president of Liberia. That man is an gentleman, which is so we are kind person. I think when he said that the man shake his hand, for me, I look at it like so we are very honored for someone to hold a chest and invite them to really honor you. So when you're expecting control, we have to shake his hand. Shake his hand instant. You should know that since COVID-19, not all people need to shake hands.
I know, right?
Yeah. And also, I appeal to our president, just Manuel Weir, he should not reply to him was he should not reply to him. Then he just knows him the same way he knows him during the letter of Prince Johnson.
Okay.
That Prince Johnson is all pouring a mess.
Oh, bro.
Because the rescue restaurant did not get nothing to afford to the Nigerian. Did not see the hardship like the is going to. Did not see all the facilities lacking now. Did not see only just to raise another country so that maybe they will be still in the country. But you know that we tradition, we love our president, we love the best. You saw it the time the terminal said what they supposed to be there. Some of us were willing to discuss about him, post out to us, and will continue to be kind. They're all tuition, they're patient, they're all being out for people.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to you, this person. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the Nighttime Spain. My name is Wendell, and I'm here with Solomon Tunis.
Yes, the next people I call from the purpose.
You say your name is what?
Nimnet Tiapo purpose.
Nimnet Tiapo.
Yeah.
All right, Tiapo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, the problem I have with the vice president was using that word against our former president. You see, Mr. Winnell, the kind of problem facing Nana, I will speak with a poor integrity. See what they're doing to us now. That we were on the struggle now. They are advancing all over the place, doing that they contact Douala, the policemen, want to take care of for just the liberty, and then they met in the ticket. When they start talking to some of them, they start talking. That's what the leader and tell them to do. That's what they yeah, now you say more, but what it is that we just got to pay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to you, this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the Spain. What's your name and where you join us from?
When you give me 10 minutes, I'll be back.
Okay, Tunis.
HP community.
Okay, sir. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to discuss the issue of rescue.
You want to discuss the issue of rescue?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We are listening.
Yeah, I really want to make some point on the issue of rescue. Now, Unity Party or the Unity Party as a whole came as rescue team. But then, if we're talking about rescue, meaning rescue is something that even God himself rescued the children of Israel from Egypt through the Red Sea. That is rescue. 2, Master Jesus came on earth to die for every one of our sins. That is rescue. I believe that even Prophet Muhammad came on a mission to rescue the Muslims. That is rescue. So now, if the Unity Party people are talking about rescue things, we are not seeing anything about rescue that they are doing.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lot of hatred, embarrassment, taking people from job. Like President William was in power, when he came into power, he said, oh, let us reduce these people money that we can employ all of Liberians, local Liberians that will be able to afford. And then all of Liberians were benefiting. But now, the Unity Party said they are rescuing things. When they come into power, people that were having their bread on their table, they begin to take it from their table. So what is rescue? There's no rescue. Now, let us come to our vast city, which making a statement saying that our former president is an ordinary man. Okay, if he say probably we have freedom of speech, so that is right. But now I want to say President William will always remain a peaceful man. This is why they gave him that title as peace ambassador.
Thank you.
And the people giving that title, they are not foolish people.
Thank
They
you.
saw what is in him, saw the bright future, and they saw the leadership ability, because through him after the war.
Thank you very much. I think all of you already said it. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you for the program.
Thank you.
Next Friday.
You too. Let's talk to Masisi, the female general. Masisi, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
I'm okay. How are you?
I told you then I was sleeping.
Yeah, Tunis.
For your voice, yes, now.
Tunis was just here, and I think he asked for 10 minutes break, so he will soon be back. But let's hear you, Masisi.
Thank you for the show. When they,
Hmm?
you know, I don't want to employ you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was talking about 1 minute. Tunis say, you know, Masisi, when she calls you and I say 1 minute, I say, don't make Masisi can make proud of me because she herself, when she wear trousers, myself, I will tell Lapa.
Okay, I went to went back into them because we take 3 minutes to call. Yeah, then you call me off. Thank you.
You're right, Vicky, man. Go ahead.
How you doing there?
I'm okay, Masisi.
You know they show them my show. They come on my platform.
I know.
Even you pay respect.
Since I said, I can't even stop you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you say stop them, but not me.
Kebe Science, I can't even stop you.
You can't try it. Because I don't eat tomato for me. You know my hand. You can't try it. Oh. No, when they what on my mind is that. No, let's talk to window.
Mm-hmm.
What on my mind today? Look, when I see my son that one. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
People that are killed in this country during the election. Joshua, in Member County, in Lofa County. People that killed that man ran from death and you follow behind him. Kill here for it out. Stay beating up Cali. They stay treating on social media. Then they're going to say, Imam Bouakar, they say president. They say you were fighting for Russia, you were fighting, you're going to get justice to the poor people. And that boy is still he a court now with them. They take on his death. And the police, they didn't work on our case. We need justice for our children that is killed during the election.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? He's selective. He's selective. The two missing boys talking about why pass up he said, well, we call the case. And then you open the file with them. And he said nothing goes right down by that thing. Then they work on the case, work on the case again, we open the case. What's up about the three missing boys? Now you want to find out. And don't put our time. We can get justice. He had wanted to pull our territory in this country. He had wanted them with judge. Let's just passing around. Let's actually anybody passing around with a waffle. What's going on with them? We need justice for our children. Our children die in cold blood on camera. The videos are there. None of them, one of our wishes. No, the videos are there. What happened to the children? Don't get justice for our children. Doctor, you say, you're all justice. We're the poor people. You say, no justice for the poor people. We have the kids. And you keep about to rescue everybody. What's going on? Feel like we're on my mind. Don't forget the police are running the poor dying with them. Don't get us. We're suffering in our city. Our children in school with them. If you all ever know, why did I listen to what we're talking about? We're not saying people, they listen to us. See the boy, they don't see the issue with them, we'll get behind them. Let them make our children justice. We need justice. They don't get out. That one of my kids, you keep free them among you. Say they want to do nothing. They open the other file. Let them know who can they get. Who can they get? Let them know. I want to get justice on Bouakar government. Then you talk about nothing happening in the regime. It's bad for us. So I need justice maturing. I want to me on my mind on that. It helped me a lot. I see the children. See the social media with this. It helped me a thing. So it helped me with them. So I'm calling on Bouakar. He's looking at fast. And I think we see boss Benny. You already see. Your auntie you say nothing went wrong. They die by themselves. Tell them what's that. What's the notion that they kill in Lufa and Liba and Mosul Lalo? Thank you.
Thank you, Masisi. Thanks for your contribution. Let's go and take more calls. Let's talk to you. Hello?
How you do?
I'm all right. Welcome. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is for the Anthony calling from Oro.
It's Anthony Heights, District number 10.
Everything.
All right. What is on your mind? You have 1 minute to talk. Go ahead.
The thing on my mind
Mm-hmm.
is your leader is your leader, and the Bible says we should respect our audience.
Mm-hmm.
But because of politics, do not insult your leader all the time. Like AB Williams, you always insult people on that radio there. They're not correct. AB Williams.
You finished?
Yeah, no. He always insulted. He always insulted.
So, my brother. So,
I don't listen to that.
oh, you listen to it?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna tell you. Then you tell me what you make of it.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, the former vice president referred to the former president as an ordinary citizen.
Okay, I can. Jeremiah Kuhn, President Jeremiah Kuhn, he said that the former president, he's not matching him, right?
You say what?
He's not matching him. That means.
What is that boy? So, we talking about marching here. Marching, been talking. You call, you say somebody can be consulting leader. You even know what's going on in the country. Then you talking about marching. Yeah, can you be? You're putting, you're saying all kind of things. You know about Sonny, we're trying to provide you information. Then you talk about marching. I talk about the man says Sonny about the former president. Then you say marching. Joey, I thought you say one march. Jeremiah Kuhn. Hello.
Bro, what's up?
Yeah, I'm by. Eddie, how are you?
I'm good, bro.
My man, I passed you the other day. I tried blowing horn to get your attention, but you were kind of, thinking far.
No, he doesn't. You can't where you die. You can give me that.
I know. What's up? How you been?
I would tell God thank you. That's the most important thing. When you get large, you tell God thank you.
Oh, okay, buddy. Go ahead. You have a minute. What is on your mind? Let's talk about it.
I hope I will cover in my 1 minute. I have two things to discuss.
Go ahead,
One
Eddie.
thing is, look, we're not coming equal with Shifi. For me, if anybody you dare respect President we are, you can be whosoever you can even be my family. I would dare respect you too. So no day are any people from Chicken Soup Factory. I will respect them. And we're boss. You understand? I will not respect them. We have to be honest with you. For us, we can call anything that people want to do to us. That they come here. We're waiting. When Jeremiah Kuhn and President Joshua Juma Baker, they can't respect President we never respect them. We won't put them on take the know that President we are against support. You will not come respond to President we that we can. We see that. Half of pay, it will never happen. So Jeremiah Kuhn, the next time you come, I want ladder you not know how to come, we get to you. Yeah, I see today, many people are giving it to you. It's not last. Look, if we not take something that happened in our country, it will take big in this country that people will say yes. They stop power, they destroying a lot of people. I tell you, the guys are paying for the guys and I can come with the but sometimes you only start war, they just come with the talk and hate you that easily. I tell you, the sometimes the police will not be there always because the moment you go to the police station, free. No investigation can come up. Here are the key you will see the kind of they destroy the land of life and we get it federal aid. We get it federal aid, until everybody cannot put my in place. I want Latin winner the day happy. It will be too nasty. Thank you for the opportunity, bro. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eddie Phillips. Let's talk to another person. Zeros, look, all lines, the female line now this time around, no interference. All right, the female line is active. All the other lines are active. The WhatsApp line is also active, +231. Those of you who are outside Liberia and you're listening, you want to talk about what is on your mind, we have the WhatsApp line for you, +231 86 500 104. And then all the other lines are active. If you're watching us, drop your comments. We'll soon get to the comments and start to read them out. Let's talk to this person. Hello. I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. And okay. All right. Hi, it's District 10.
Sorry, with your internet or what is it?
Okay. Go ahead. What is on your mind?
I have to the first one I trust.
The first one I what?
It's not good. Let's say anybody that going to trust with the let's say should be that because most of the truck power and most of the hepo, me driving the so what happened on the highway? Power I get the blue, I hepo. Someone the message get a truck to wash it truck. Or just to quick on that people. So this is my advice.
But that man negligence. That man negligence. He knows that man is my brother. My brother. Hello. Hello. When you're on the radio.
Yes,
we having conversation. You're just talking. I'm trying to, bring you to a point, and you just running. Morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Yeah, good morning. My name is James Smith, California. She's the international medicine of Bridgewood, in the popular Liberia.
Go ahead. Let's hear your contribution. What is on your mind? You have a minute.
Thank you for the contribution towards the show tonight. What's for my mind? We want to tell Jeremiah, not be too power. But where is the one of the best person in Africa, and we'll make sure that we are come back to power 29. Last season, the season you'll be first home president. We will not tolerate that for him. Like he carry arrogance to Father, or who is violating the law. That Father should tell she should argue on for another person where the next of Jamal who argue on person where we are on the same. That's the time we will move on. No one's across Jamaku and for Rock, Wakai, right for a day. So just like if you try it, that's the time that people can protect their own person. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Let's keep the calls. Let's get back to more calls. This person. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear sir.
Yeah, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm Joseph Pine, and I call you from Lane Street, HP.
Go ahead. Let's hear you, Joe.
Yeah, I want to involve two issues. The first issue have to do with our feet. My phone. This gone monthly from 6 to 7 when I turn my radio on, I begin to hear saying that, quoting his boss, his sitting president. He made a statement to the that every vice president is an old car parking in the garage. So VP or Jeremiah Pump that same statement and whatsoever he boss said during the past time is true. Now I want to say Jeremiah Pump is saying his speech for the 2029 because I believe that he wants to run 2029. This is why he's following the same statement that President Joseph Boakai used during the past time. And I want to tell him he's eating a reset period. Now, the next issue is that
you said man eating a reset before reset period?
For sure, because definitely you can still respect President William, meaning he's eating his reset before reset period.
Okay.
So now I want to discuss the motorball guys. During the time these guys come around, they said they are running campaign. What the motorball guys better?
Hello, caller, you there? Caller, are you there? Oh, we didn't cut you off, or you just went muted. Let's talk to you, this person. Hello? Yeah, morning. Welcome to the show. Sabu Rasta?
Yeah.
Sabu has a Rasta in point 4?
Yeah. Sabu have a Rasta in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe found that boy.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Sabu Rasta?
Yeah, bro. And what's on my mind? Sometimes people feel that we are great programs. Instead of people, bro. Yeah. They want to use the popularity of president. We have to round, but we're not stupid. Nobody's stupid in the country, bro. Not because president we are popular, so you feel that you can use president we are need to, to gain popularity. But let me tell Jeremiah is just fake. Jeremiah he lost the election already because he focused on in 2029. So let me tell you, they need to be aware that Jeremiah is and he lost already because when President Boakai made that statement that he was an old camper. 2017, President Boakai was a vice president and he was defeated in the 2017 election. Now Jeremiah is making this kind of statement that he's an old camper, so he will be defeated in 2029 election. So Jeremiah is equal, so you might be thinking that you get anything to fight anything to buy them in the oil. The guy was feeding country to the NATO. Jamaica, you know, when the chance is wants to spend they stealing money. Why is the money? What is stealing to it? And just take it and keep it to go. The job. I said, how do you want to be the judge? So I will come for that money. Bro, I will come for that money. I will get that money free.
Okay. Okay. All right, Sabu Rasa, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's take this person. Let's talk to you, this person on this line. Hello.
How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you join us from?
I'm calling from Seattle.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
On my mind this morning. The speaker Benin, I on my mind because we still in a prayer. We tell God thank you. There are two speakers in the country now. So we're having two speakers, but this time around they come here, they create two speakers. So we tell God thank you. We want to create two speakers. Maybe we pray again before we get from now on.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for your contribution. Keep your calls coming in. Let's hear from this caller. Keep your calls coming in. Let's go back to this line and take this person. Caller, welcome to the show. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Hello, caller, are you there? Oh, man. This thing, okay, right. I will soon get to the comment section and to read out some comments here. So keep your calls coming in. 0776 104 104, 086 500 104. Call us and be a part of the program, the Nighttime Spin. Good morning. Yes, good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? What's happening to your phone? Your phone is kind of low. Let's hear you.
You know, when the Liberian people, when they make you, when they make you have,
Mm-hmm.
when they say they make you, but when they say they tell you that, the president, Joe, we are, and he has been really not going to go with his heart. That's the time he what to do.
You finished? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. You have a right to your view. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Hello, caller? Okay, let me get back to you. Hello? Yeah, welcome to the show. What's your name?
I'm calling from Bombay County, Baptist Street.
You're calling from Bombay County?
Yeah, Street.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you. What's on your mind? Let's talk about your district on first.
District 2.
Hmm?
We don't see someone, we don't see no reason for people to.
Is your district being fully represented?
Like Clay. The men represented for Clay.
The men doing good work.
Nothing you get to show to the people one big your representative.
Hmm.
Yeah. For me, I'm a good of our position. What people fight for your business. And we still by him. We still by him. Yeah. So I want to say about everything. It's very complicated. Everything usually of free basic. But nothing has showed up passes and now the question back in the and they're still there. We're the only thing you know to do. So
I really want to tell you because when I see the impact,
Okay.
right?
The second thing, let's hear you.
And the statement that is deeply very, it doesn't make sense because you know when you are person or what you are speaking from when you use that statement. Or maybe today you see that in CP, so you see that in OD. You are not like you are maybe to be who you used to be.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let's take 5 calls and then we'll go to the comment section. This person, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, my name is Robert Flood. I'm calling from
Let's hear you, Robert. You say you're calling from where?
in the second district 5.
Okay, 72nd District 5.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear you. Have a minute. What's on your mind?
Yeah, my attention to the view is there from the last president.
Mm-hmm.
And the former president, Como said, yes, you're right. We are a former citizen. That's the reason we administration, everything that he did. Benefit the common people is former citizens. In the sense that because we are came last year for the common people. We are also the union for the common people. Because for common person, that's why he put this on common people. The president like before, the president coming, President Park. You rest because you see that we're doing what we're doing right now. No common are enjoying. They are enjoying. I really come to do that. Something the motorcycle, and something the music, and something. Breaking people's homes without different in the land, just breaking things. All the kind of errors today, wouldn't thousands of people errors today without developing that area. They were just legal. Now, kind of feel bad. But the moment you know, other people don't, there are other people who are in the country around. So we only thing we play in the call, so we can, they can talk about. So I was wondering the move forward, but I was supporting in our friend group and we understand and look at things. I think I'm really going because we are.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's take 4 more calls to the section. Comments time. This person, good morning. Yes, good morning. What is your name? Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You're calling from where? Your line is kind of bad off. Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes you do some water. President, we are, you know very well. Now, we are just one piece. He's you know. Clearly, today, it was 2%. We are in the Johnson. Today, his keys, man. Where they all were standing on. If he was staying, and the 2% we are, so the shit in, she forgot about our president shit in his head. You know what you are. And you can declare who got the Lima country. The only man that will speak for them today, Jeopardy, man. In Europe, the service, the NBR people are ready to let them in. Soon the people will go. There's not 3 people that protect you. So you should wait.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Thanks for your contribution. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Yes, welcome to the show. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. What's your name and where you calling from? Good. Thank you. Okay. Oh, terrible. Let's talk to you. Hello?
So, good morning again.
Yes, good morning.
We're talking and then we said it finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, my first point that happened pertaining the speech that this guy was making, that he's a whole guy in the garage. And now I want to say, there are some other old cars when you park in the garage, sometimes when you come back to see them, you see these people about them, and that's how he is. Now, it's not issue has to do with motor garage. These people came to them telling them that they should vote against it, that they will rescue them. But now, as we speak, that the one that police are chasing from one place to another. My brother, I can tell you the truth. 3 days ago, I was on the back. This guy, let's say, one-handed, and for me, another one-handed. But then what happened? These guys, police officers on the motor guy, chasing us, even trying to put us in front of car. The new man who is fighting to become so better want to put me in front of car that car will destroy me. Is it on rescue? No. Now, the motor guys, they are protesting against this rescue thing. So what is the rescue that they are showing? Now, he is keeping now saying President Weah is an ordinary man. Okay, let's discuss the boss. During President Joe administration, President Joe gave this endorsement money as agriculture minister to go and get material for the Liberian people. But now what he did, he went and bought materials and gave it to Sierra Leone. Who is it? Is he all Liberian or is Sierra Leone?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is he a Liberian or Sierra Leone? Let's take this caller, then we'll go to the comments. Morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Emmanuel Tano.
Emmanuel Tano. What the meaning of that Tano? My man, you're a traditional man. You got to know the meaning of your name. You can't be having a name, a traditional name, and you don't know the meaning of that name. It's so bad. Please, you ask some of your people, then let them tell you the meaning of Tanu name. So when somebody asks you tomorrow, what the meaning of this name, you tell them. How you don't know? Anyway, Tanu, go ahead. Let's hear what is on your mind.
I'm not saying that I'm man, terrible. And the meaning that they say, I won't go back. What would you for the FPL, if I'm a president or ordinary man, then what everybody is getting here, in something. And then I'm trying to carry on. We are saying, we really get mad at him.
Hey, watch your language now, Tana, please. We do not continue that. Please, you have people listening, and you got to watch your choice of words. We don't use the F words on our radio. Please, we'll not tolerate that from you. So let's get to the comments. Read out some comments. We have approximately 60 more minutes to be here. So let me run to the comment section and read out a few comments, and then we come back and take a few calls. We'll close up at 1 o'clock. So I'm running to the comment section now. Okay, so let's get there. Let's begin from the top to the bottom. We have Joseph Michael Coty is watching from Tottenburg City, Bonny County. We also have Elisha Ross says good evening to the good people of Freedom FM. And Elisha Ross again says, good evening. So the good people of Freedom FM, I'm watching you live from Buchanan City. House of Justice says, good evening, Freedom FM. I'm following you from Garnersville, LPRC community. Arvin, the religious observer. And Abraham B. Kroman says, good evening. I'm following from my Iron Factory community residence. Alex Kulu says, good evening, Freedom family. Thanks to you guys for your great effort. The Liberian people will know who really get Liberia at heart. I'm closely following you guys from Nima County, to be precise, Ganta City. And Agatha Glasgow says, I'm watching you from Tinkers Village, RIA Road, where the common citizens live, the Blue City. Andrew T. Nambe says, good evening, my Freedom FM family. Hope you guys are doing exceptionally well. I'm watching you from my residence in Thumbsup Community, Caldwell. Kun is no match to President Weah, and he can never be equal to President Weah. From Andrew T. Nambe, Mary Nippon says, watching you from Cinco Airfield. And Frederick Cooper says, he can do it alone, Mama. He cannot do it alone, Mama. And Steven says, he said common citizen. A common citizen, yes, a common citizen. Frederick Cooper says, so what now when VP tell former president, ordinary citizen? Frederick Cooper, it will cut souls on former president. It will not cut souls on the former president. We are? Okay, I think he's asking a question there. Ravi M. Bras says, good morning, Freedom family. And TV following you live from Bourgeois Island, Monrovia. Ordinary citizens having assigned EPS officers paid by the state. How come as common citizen I cannot be given such security protection by the state? All in all, I believe VP Cohn misspoke. Hope he can take back his statement and apologize to former president. Because no one is known, and because what he says, because none is known and is out of Liberia as equal to having sent President Weah, who knows VP Cohn out of Liberia. And Hina, God grace Hina says, this is what happened when people with no insights is given power, but God will help us. So far, so good. Those are all the comments. Let's go to Tunis. Tunis, you listen to all the comments. Though you were taking a 10 minutes break, but let's give it to some time to elaborate because we have a few more minutes to be here. Tunis, you have to unmute your mic.
Thank you, Wendell. Thank you for staying with us up to the end of the show. You're not feeling well, as you said from the start of this yes. But anyway, you try your best and stay with us. That's a good thing. We pray that you get well soon and it will not be anything serious. All right. I mean, we know that the people of Liberia know the difference between an ordinary or common man from a stakeholder. There's a big difference. And what troubles us here is lack of respect for each other. When we know how to read and write, put our English together, no matter if God put someone ahead of us, being that we know how to read and write and put the English together, we feel we are better off than them. And whatever position they're in, we are entitled to it. You'll be doing injustice to yourself and injustice to God. God chooses anyone he wants to make you, anything he wants to make you. And this started from his loved ones like Jesus Christ. This is what bothered they give the Jewish people the biggest headache, because they consider Jesus Christ as nothing. They didn't even follow him. And God sent him directly to them. But being that he's not from their peers, so they went against him. And this is exactly what we're practicing here among ourselves. Being that Joshua is not from our peers, so he's nothing. We are doing that to ourselves and challenging God, that God is not fit to choose among us whoever he wants to. He must choose what we want. Liberia got a long way to go. The preachers and the imam got a long way to go to teach us these things. If God gave you an intelligent, God give you education, you should know how to dress one another, especially those who God put above you. Then you will succeed in life. Judge, I don't care how you address him. He himself, he had no clue how God made him what he is today. Every day he wake up, he need to thank God for where God put him. It could have been anybody else God chose to in that position, but God chose him among all the African country. He put him in Liberia so that we can at least be important in the eyes of the other country. But we don't want that. We think that we got PhD, we got a master's degree, we got high school certificate, we got bachelor degree. So we better off. Why God didn't choose us? Why George Weah? He doesn't even know how to put the English correctly. But if you look at the eyes in the today among the educated people, George Weah far educated than Omar Boakai. He got 2 degrees, master degree. What Omar Boakai got? Because Omar Boakai speak like the Congo boys. We're playing with ourselves, but we don't know. You want to be a successful person in this world, respect people that God have put ahead of you, or God have chose them to be somebody. Respect them. Otherwise, you got far way to go with all your education. Most of you over there got master's degree, nothing you can show for it, nothing. Every day you're hungry, you go to somebody's home asking for favor. Your degree can do nothing for you because you feel you know better off. You're supposed to, where God put you, where you're supposed to be there. Why not you? You're challenging God. All right. God knows his reason he chose George Weah. And none of us can take him from that position except he himself. Believe it or not. The simple example is our Prophet Muhammad and Jesus Christ. They came from the poorest family. They were more money and important people than them, but God chose them. And today, billions of people call their name every day. Do you know how many people appreciating George Weah every day in Liberia? Every day they wake up and say, "Thank you, George Weah. Thank you." Behind him, because what he did for them. But anyway, I thank you for listening to us. This our co-host, Wendell, he's not feeling too well. We pray that all of you listening to us wish him well, because nothing is small. Every sickness, we got to take it serious. We ask God to take away everything, because everybody wants good health. And we pray that he will get well soon. Thank you so much for hosting us today, my brother, and we in this blessed moment we're in. We pray that everything will go well with you and your family. And tell my man, Ume Samson, my Ramadan on him. I'm the only one he have not given anything to. So this year he had to send mine too. Thank you again. Your good night. This is your good friend Suleiman Tunis coming to you from Staten Island, New York. Say good night.
Good night to you, Tunis, and good night to the rest of your family there. And we pray that as you go through your time of fasting and praying, please always mention our country, Mama Liberia, because we are going through a lot, and we need God intervention. So, on behalf of the crew, we want to say thanks to all of you for being a part of this edition, the final edition for the week. The Nighttime Spain reappears to the airwaves on Monday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So, this has been your.
You need to please tell the people you assigned to host us. If they are not hosting us, they should please text us.
Okay.
I think they want to be bothering you most of the time to let you know that people sometimes I'm not talking about the Tuesday night, but most Monday and Tuesday. Sometimes the guy will sometimes call us to tell us. So please back him.
You mean Monday and Wednesday?
Yeah, Monday and Wednesday.
Okay.
You tell us, and we leaving our job to come.
I think Roland attitude is deliberate, and I'm quite sure when he comes during the course of next week, we handle that. Thank you for bringing that to us.
Thank you.
So,
all
folks,
right.
We gotta go, and you want to say something, Jonas?
No. I said good night.
Okay, good night. Thanks to all of you, folks. Thanks to all of you for this edition of the show, the Nighttime Spain. And so we go home like this by taking word from our sponsor, Crime Stopper Liberia.